Hello! Welcome back to the dumbest person in the world's YouTube channel where I make these stupid videos. Guess who was recording for 30 minutes and didn't even realize in OBS that he didn't have it set to the right window, so what he just recorded was completely black. It's this guy! Yeah, you found him! He's right here! Man. Hello, welcome back. I hope this is if you're here, I hope you're getting what you wanted, because this is all I have to offer is my idiocy. It's okay, you didn't miss much. It was literally 2 days. And as you can see, not much has changed the store. I bought this storage shelf, that's it. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm pleased to... I have to say all this shit again. I am pleased to report that we are no longer going to be experiencing the frame rate issues. It turns out it was actually a really easy fix because this is a brand new computer. I didn't have everything set up and optimized correctly, so... by the way, watch this. Woo! Zoom! Oh my god, what a goated pack. You got a 2-for-1 special there. We got some banger cards, and you got to see that I made the cards go by faster. Oh my god, it crashed last time too. What the hell? I didn't even save! Do I have to read? Oh, well, fuck it. Maybe you'll have to rewatch this the day I just finished. So maybe you've only missed one in-game day. Lucky you. Lucky you. You get to see the day where all I did was just talk and sell cards. Man, I don't know. Oh, fuck. I did that thing again where I opened up Discord and not Steam. What's wrong with me? Why am I so stupid? Why did you make me this way, God? Why did you make me a fool? It might not sound it, but actually today's been a pretty good day. I've actually been in a really nice, yappy, talkative mood. I'm a little upset that you missed what I said in the 30 minutes that I had beforehand, and I'm going to have to repeat quite a bit of it. But that's okay. It's nothing that I haven't done before. I mean, I don't like to repeat stuff, but I am saying me having to re-record stuff that I've already done is something I'm just kind of used to now. Let me check OBS to make sure that this is on the screen. It is not. Oh, it is. There we go. Thank God I checked. Day 11. It's day 11. Oh, hold on. This day 11 is... I have more... Oh. No, I'm just stupid. I saw the 0 and I saw the 5 and I was like, oh, I have more money here. So it did autosave somewhere in the day. Or maybe at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. Oh, you know what? The other one... Oh, so maybe you haven't missed anything. The question is, do I have a storage shelf? Oh, it's the end of the day. So it autosaves at the end of the day. Awesome. Everything's full. Oh... Okay, so we do have to go through the next day again, because I pulled this banger card that you guys missed, and I'm so sorry. We did pull this, and then on day 12 I did sell it, so... Oh well, so is life. Well, anyways, I'm pleased to report that we don't have to worry about the frame rate issue again. It turns out it was actually pretty simple. It was just the fact that my new computer didn't realize that I actually want it to give OBS a CPU processing power when it tries to encode videos. It has nothing to do with like the graphics or how much memory the game is taking up compared to the other functions of the computer. It's literally just... there we go. It's literally just the fact that I had to go... There you are. That I had to go to my CPU, and it was like, wait, so you want us to, like, actually... Oh, right. It's a regular click. You want us to actually, like, help out OBS when it wants to do its crazy video rendering stuff. And I'm like, yes, man, please do that. And I've done it. I've done a me-side recording, and that was fine. So I'm just gonna assume that the problem is solved. I am gonna be cautious though. With that me-side recording, I wanted to be cautious and not put too much pressure on OBS while it's encoding by giving it big files. You know, big recording sessions that it has to burn through. So with the me-side episode, what I did was I just broke the recordings up after every like 30 minutes. And I'm doing that for this one too. And you know what? I guess it's a fucking good thing. It's not even because it fucked up the encoding. It's because I'm the idiot. I'm the fool this time. I didn't buy them. Oh no, he just bought those. I think I fully restocked. I hope I did. You stinky people. A reflection of how my stinky day is going. Anyways, the problem is solved. I'm going to be cautious this time and break up the recording every 30 minutes again. That's the reason why we have a video now, because I did break it up and managed to catch that I didn't record anything visually last time. So you know what? Last time when I was saying this, I was like, I'll be risky next time, and I'll see if I can just do it because I hate having to remember to stop myself and to break the recording up. It feels like a nuisance to have to remember that and to do it. But you know what? Maybe I should just... Maybe that's a bad habit and I should break it. Clearly, I cannot be trusted otherwise. It pains me, but like half of these not half, like 3/4 of these recording issues has been something outside of my control. It has been like, he bought the card. Thank God. Someone bought it last time, but I was worried we'd have to go without the cash this time. What is with all the fucking stinky people? I gotta buy that, Stop being stinky, thank you. I really gotta buy the Auto Stink Fixer 2000 in the shop. I'll do that at the end of the day, actually. But yeah, like 3/4 of the time, it's some problem with the computer or something that I have to figure out and fix. And then there's that 1/4 of the time when it's me doing something stupid, just like now. So you know what? Just for my own peace of mind, because I'm tired of these recording issues, I'm just gonna try and get into the habit. Just get into the habit of remembering to of having like this internal clock of like, it's been about 30 minutes, go into OBS, break up the recording. So anyways, all that to say that in the spirit of improving the quality and, you know, ensuring that these videos exist at all, I am pleased to announce that I managed to do what I probably should have done when I first bought this microphone setup, and I ponied up an extra $20 to buy a windscreen, because after the last couple of recording sessions and checking back on them, I was getting really, really annoyed by all the, you know, the sounds that you get on a mic when wind or breath comes into contact. So we were working with a windscreen now. You're welcome. You'll still hear me like breathe, obviously. It doesn't do something for the sound. It would be a bad microphone accessory if it interfered with the sound. Like, you still heard that, but you didn't get the annoying. So, you're welcome. I do this for you. No, I don't, but it upsets me as well, so I did it. One card? It's only 20. Whatever. Get out of my store. Wasting my time. Well, may it please the court, may it please the jury and the judge and everyone here that I did actually keep to my word, and I did come in prepared with a few talking points. I said I wanted to do that last time in the case that I ran into the issue where I'm doing this and I don't come up with, my brain doesn't work as well as I want it to. Granted, I do think my brain is working pretty well today. I think you can tell that by the energy and enthusiasm in my voice that I'm in a good mood to yap, but I did come pre-prepared just in case. And ooh, thank you for giving me an offer I can accept. And you're buying. Quite the haul, sir. I already said this all last time, but I'll run through it again because I do think it is something worth. Oh, motherfucker! It is something worth saying in a recording. It is worth repeating, but maybe not to the point that I belabored it. And wow, everybody's just coming in and being completely reasonable people. Excuse me, what the hell? You can't be real consumers. You know this is an establishment in the service industry, right? You're supposed to treat me like dog shit. I gotta do I have the cards to restock that effectively? Yeah, I can make some decent money off of this. Okay. I'll oh my god, thank god for people like you. Did you see the one regular pack in this pile of rares? You never know unless you open it. Anyways, I discovered in 30 minutes that wasn't recorded that you can just hit +10 and it is market price +10. So huge time save there. I see I've got 2 more of those, but I want to be nice and varied. Oh, nice and varied in my display. Oh, this is already priced. Yes, I'll be right there. Uh, 76. Anyways, I had this realization before, oh, that was already there, isn't it? Whatever. It's on a different side. You have to go around the other side to realize I put down 2 of the same cards. And these are TCG card players. You can't expect that much from them. Did you not walk through me? Thank you. Break the laws of physics in my establishment. Anyways, I had this thought before I do a recording session, and I just wanted to share it here because it is related to this project of mine that I care so much and deeply about. So, little background. So I usually do a little ritual. It's not necessarily a ritual, but I do have a process. Hold on a second. I gotta put this guy in his place. How about 207? I was thinking about 205, but there we go. Peachy. Anyways, before I do one of these sessions, I try to put myself in a position where I'm in I feel like I have the greatest chances for success. So what does that entail? Well, number 1, I don't really like the sound of my voice. I know a lot of excuse me, a weird time to have to clear my throat. Ominous. But I have gotten quite a few people in my life to report that they actually really like the sound of my voice. I never understood it because I feel like my voice is really nasally and kind of whiny. But I guess everybody doesn't like their own voice, so nothing special there. But I have found that there are videos on this channel that I will go back and I'm not like annoyed at the sound of my voice. To be fair, just doing this at all and going back to check how well I did, you know, looking at the videos, skimming through them, it has made me a lot less sensitive to it, I should say. Like, I don't cringe at it. I feel like a lot of people will cringe to the sound of their voice. They can't hear it. I've kind of desensitized myself to it, but I still, in general, don't particularly like the sound of my voice. But there are a few videos on this channel where I listen to them and I listen to myself and I go, you know what? I kind of get what people are getting out of my voice. I see what the appeal is, and those videos exist because I do vocal warm-ups before I hit these recordings. Now, a lot of people would probably say that is a little dramatic, like you don't really need to warm up your voice for a fucking YouTube Let's Play, and I would agree, but it's already a practice that I have done and established in the past, because when I was 18, I said to my dorm mates when we were talking about like singing and if anybody could ever sing, I stated the opinion that I think anybody can sing, they just have to put the work in to find their voice. And to prove that point, mostly to myself, because I didn't want to be wrong and then share that, you know, give people false hope when in actuality they don't have the genes they don't have the Michael Jackson or Cher gene or whatever. Why did I go to Cher? I sought it out, and that was to the displeasure and torment of the poor people who had to live with me for the first 3 years that I sought that endeavor out, because as you can imagine, going in raw without like a vocal coach or anything, and just hitting your head against the wall, it was rough. But I did manage to get to what I don't think I'm a good singer, but I would say that now I'm like decent. Like, I can go to karaoke and not be completely embarrassed. Okay, I do have the card that you want, but my card is worth more, so anyways, something I discovered during that journey was that your voice really, really does improve a lot through having a little vocal warm-up. For a lot of people, I think they usually do it for like 15 to 20 minutes. For me, I like to, you know, I want to make sure that it is good, right? I don't like my voice. I want it to sound as good as I possibly can. So I do it for like 30 minutes. I'll just walk around the house and do all these weird things with my voice and with my mouth. And it truly does make a difference. There are some videos on this channel, probably most of them honestly, where I sound like my typical normal self. And there are days like today, I hope, it felt like a good warm-up session to me. There are days like today where it's like, okay, it can be a little bit deeper, it's a little bit more dense and rich, and I'll listen back to it and I'm like, you know what, maybe I do have a good voice. I see the appeal. I get why people think it's a sexy voice. So yeah, that's something I usually do before these. I'll take 30 minutes to warm up my voice, and then there's the 30 minutes after, in which the aim is to get myself into the mental. I'll start restocking while these guys play. I don't know why I'm still at the counter. I want to get into the mental space of doing this, because it's not a natural thing to do, right? Not everybody can just jump into Let's Play mode, right? So what I do is pretty simple, really. It's I'll just watch a video or two from some of my favorite streamers or content creators, and the aim is less. The aim isn't necessarily to imitate what they do, but it's more to just like to remind yourself, because you know, doing this is also not like a typical social situation, right? Like, you don't really, maybe some people will talk in the mirror before they go out and meet with friends, but like, you go out and talk to strangers or people that you know enough in life that you don't need to like break yourself into the mental state. Maybe if you're like feeling bad or whatever, you're like, okay, get ready, pump yourself up. It's gonna be okay. You just have to believe in yourself. Remember who you are. Like, maybe some people, but there's not a lot of prep work involved. But for this, I feel like if you want to do a decent job at it, you kind of have to like, you have to be ready for it. And what I do is I watch a video too. It's typically, I typically go for like Northern Lion and Germa, like, of like, yeah, that's, if I could be that, or be closer to that, I should say, that's what I would, that's the kind of sense of humor I would go for. To be fair though, I don't think I could ever be a Germa. That's, not even to like, I know his fans like to make him out like he's an alien or something. Not even to go that far, but god damn it. But my brain just cannot work that way. He is a generational talent. He possesses something raw that only he has. But I could be, after a year or two of practice, maybe a little bit more, I could see myself being comparable to NL's abilities. So I'll watch one or two of their videos before I boot this up, and much like with the vocal trainings, after you do it for a couple of minutes, you'll notice that your voice is improving. Like, you can hear it and you can feel it, because, you know, that's how your voice works. It comes from inside you. You can feel I don't want to throw. You can feel when it's getting better. For me, I can tell when my prep is actually working and getting me into that mental state that I want to be in. And how I can tell that is when I just start doing it without OBS even running. Like, it's a little embarrassing to say, but sometimes I just do this on normal day-to-day stuff just for the love of the game. Sometimes I'll watch like a YouTube video, or I'll see like a tweet or something on social media. Some friend will mention something, or, you know, something like this, and an idea will take root in my brain. Hold on, let me see how my album is looking. 7, 6, 9. We can open like, how many of the rares do I have? We can open like one of these, one full shelf. We can do that. Anyways, for these recording sessions, I have like, okay, this is the day I'm gonna do it, and this is the free time that I have. Like, this is the time slot for which I am going to do this. And some days, most days, I should say, it's embarrassingly a fairly common thing that happens to me. When these thoughts get implanted in my head and I want to like work through them, or just, I don't know, man, I just feel compelled to do it. If I have a thought that I can yap about, I will like walk around the house and either literally talk out loud or stay silent, but I'm like doing the whole like yapping session in my head. Maybe even my hands will act stuff out or something. And it does resemble like a streamer talking to their Twitch chat, or a YouTuber talking to their audience. Like, if I am in the mood to yap, I can and I will yap. But, and here's where we get to the climax, the pinpoint of this simultaneously, this anecdote and this idea that I have discovered within myself is you know, some days you do vocal warm-ups, and after like 15 minutes you're like not making any improvements, or sometimes your voice is getting worse. Like, it's just a hard fact that some days your voice is just shot. Like, maybe you overworked it the day before or something, or maybe it's just you have like allergies and you got a bunch of phlegm in your throat or something. Sorry for the disgusting note, but you know what I mean. Like, some days your voice just isn't isn't capable of working at 100% to work at the capacity that you want it to. And no amount of vocal warm-ups is going to fix that. In the same case, there are times when I will watch like 2, 3, maybe even 4 if I'm desperate. 4 videos of these streamers and creators that I enjoy, and I find inspiration from, I should say. I was gonna say like try to emulate, but that is not true at all. I try not to emulate them. But that these people and their senses of humor and their wit that inspires me. Sometimes I'll get through it and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm still not really feeling this. I don't feel like, I am not I am not in the, I mean, I can yap, but it's not natural, you know what I mean? It's a real forced thing. And this thought occurred to me. It was either episode 1 of TCG, or it was like the episode 0. I don't even remember why that never made it through, but it's either the last recording session or the little one before it, where I was trying to do this and I just could not get into the zen state, into the flow of it. And the thought that I had was, and I've built it up so much, it's not going to change anybody's life. I'm just putting it in the video because it's related to the project, and I feel it's fitting enough that I include it as such. But the thought that I had was, you know what, man? Some days you wake up and you're the content creator. And some days you wake up and you were never meant to do anything more than to watch the content. And that's some true shit, man. As someone who's not trying, but I am doing this, and I run into this this wall sometimes. It's like, yeah, like, you know what? I want to be particular about this. I want this to be like the most expensive cards and then some decent cards in the back. Can I just pick? Okay. I was a little concerned that I wasn't going to be able to put them back in. I mean, half of them are probably going to come right back out anyways, but whatever. But yeah, I said that. I said some days you're the content creator and some days you're just meant to watch the content, and that shit meant something to me. I don't know if this piece of wisdom is applicable to anybody else's situation in any other context. Maybe this sentiment has already been stated in a completely different context, and I'm just reconfiguring it in my head to suit this situation. But yeah. Got it all? Okay. Yeah, it's not like it is exactly helpful for me in continuing this project, but for me, I just really like having these little pieces of insight. I should do something. Oh, I want to get the Stinky Fixer. That would be stock order accessories? No, it would... I was going to say it's not DIY because it's not like a shelf or something, but this is like store stuff. There we go. Can I get more stuff? We can get a trash bin. A workbench? Excusez-moi? Oh, and there is a better auto send. What does a workbench do? Can you, like, tell me? Oh, okay, well. We could... Nah, we'll upgrade when we have more space. Right now, I just want this. Well, the strategy I had last time was to just go one more day, even though I'm fucking rolling in cash right now. Just go one more day. Is this gonna work? Get it nice and up against the wall. Okay, I see. it's on? Okay. Oh, I can fit 2? Whoa! Fancy. Okay. And then I got more in here somewhere, right? Yeah. Gimme. Anyways, to finish up the thought, I just like having these like little introspective moments where I can find greater truths and a better understanding of like how my brain works and how to better understand life and the situations that I find myself in and whatnot. So I just wanted to put that in here because I would have never done that unless I was so particular about what did I do? Made 1,000 profit in one day? Yes, I fucking did. Yes, sir. Oh, did I? Nope. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll mean something to some of you. And I feel like I did a better job of going through it last time. I mean, I just didn't want to spend another 30 minutes going through it completely, so I rushed it and did like a half job on it. But it's true, man. If you ever want to do this, you're gonna have to push yourself. Because for me, this is like I've said before, I've determined that this is important enough to me that I will dedicate this time to it. So I'm not even in one of those, like, my mind state isn't like, oh, my voice isn't cooperating, I should probably just wait another day for it, or oh, the yapping muscles they're not flexing to their fullest potential, I'll just put this off to another day. For me, it's like, well, I don't really have the time to just go like, I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just come up with 2 or 3 hours out of nowhere like that. But for me, my thinking is, even on those days when I'm not a content creator, I mean, I'm not to begin with, but well, I guess I technically am, whatever. I don't even have the card that you want. Dumbass. But for me, my thinking is that you have to push through those days when you don't feel like it, because this is a skill and it's something you have to practice. And some days your skill, while you're developing it, will come easily to you, obviously. And some days you have to like slog through and you have to struggle. But what's important is that you do it. So I feel like the first episode of this TCG card simulator shop one, I like went back to revisit it to see if I wanted to do anything specific this time around. What do you want? 43.62? You got yourself a deal, sir. 43.62? Here you go. But yeah, it's a skill, so you have to do it when it's time to do it, and you can't like be like, oh, but I don't really feel like it. It's like, for me, this is important enough that I will do the hard part and make the content, even if I'm not well equipped to do so. Like I was saying, I was trying to remember where my mind was before I got cut off. I feel like the last time for TCG Card Shop Simulator, I was definitely not cooking that well. I was very much like kind of just fumbling around and just trying to get back into it. While today, I feel pretty good. I feel like my brain is working at like 70, 80, maybe like light 90s on the overdrive, on its ability to cook up with stuff. So, and the hope is that the more I do this, good or bad, the easier these days will come to me. So, yep, that means nothing for pretty much all of you, but it filled some airtime, didn't it? That's what's important. Not really. What's important is that I do it well. And this is how you become more consistent in doing that. Wow, everybody's like being totally reasonable. I mean, everybody as in you're the second person to come in today, but here you go. Here's your cash. I'm going to take a sip of this coffee that I brewed, and then I'm gonna continue that thought, actually, the one I just concluded. Well, what I just said was basically the full extent of what I had in mind when I put the note down in my phone. That's basically all I had cooked up so far. But then I did the 30 minutes that I did before this most recent 30 minutes, which actually is probably coming up soon, so I should remember to break up the recording at the end of this in-game day. Yes, Christ. Brother, you got yourself a fucking deal. Jeez Louise. It's gonna make me a pretty penny. It's only gonna be like $1 profit, but hey, don't count the small change out. I should be paying attention to see, I want to see stinky people walking down the street and watch to see how this works, or if it even does work, if I understand and I properly set it up. But anyways, I did the 30 minutes, like 20 minutes of that was me saying all that stuff that I was just saying. And then I broke up the recording, got up, went and brewed some coffee. I had a little snack. And I had this bit of introspection where in that 30 minutes that you have not seen and you will not see, I realized that it's not like it was... I want to state, because you're not going to see it because I fucked up the recording, that it wasn't like egregious, but I did notice that man's stinking. Hello? Why is that man allowed? Oh, you're right. I looked at the price and not the total. The unit price, I should say. It's a good thing that they, like, stopped it. I didn't just charge the guy $4 for $16 worth of items. What the hell, man? Okay, he did take up less. He did take up less than usual. Usually you have to hold it down for like 3 seconds, but that one was just a quick spray and he was good to go. So maybe that makes sense. If you are gonna have a better version of this thing, then I guess it makes sense that just having one would adequately do the job. Oh, all right, butter. All right, brother, let's play some hardball. I'll give this to you for 130. I'll give it to you for 135. What? Okay, you're pissing me off now. 140 is my final offer, so get out of here. What are you on about, man? 140. You know what? Let's test. 1 cent below market price. All right, whatever, man. It's not even worth it to haggle over shit like that. Anyways, continue my point. I did notice in those 30 minutes that I did a few NLisms, if you will. I did like 1 or 2 like, yes, man, yes. If you watch NL, you know that's the thing he says. That is me saying that in the recording because I was excited about making a sale or something. You motherfucker. Me saying that is definitely the result of me watching, me watching a librarian video before hitting record. Yeah, okay. I could have swore there was a second stinky person, but oh well. Oh, you don't want to buy, you want to trade or sell. Ask Christ. You know what? I'm loving these people, man. This is why you establish brand. If I could do like the Marge Simpson disappointing groan, I definitely would. That's all I'll say. But anyways, I noticed I was doing a few analysms. Like I said, it wasn't egregious, but it stuck out in my mind that I did that, and I knew that I did that because I watched a librarian video before hitting record, because, like I said earlier, it helps me get into the state of doing my own commentary, my own Let's Play-isms. And it made me wonder if that was a bad thing. And after thinking about it a little bit, I was like, my goal is... oh, fuck, I gotta restock the cards. Oh, fuck, there's another... I'm getting... Okay, I just wanted to see how it worked. Anyways, oh god, you people are milking me dry. I can't say all of my stuff that I want to say. I'll give it to you for that 13.50. Let's lowball a little bit. $48. Oh, brother. Wasting my goddamn time. Anyways, I was wondering if it was a bad thing that I was doing that. That watching another streamer before I come and do my own, like, imitation of the craft, if that was holding me back from my goal of doing better by myself. And after doing a little bit of thinking on it, what I came to was I should try and minimize it as much as I can, because I promise, even though I don't even like bringing up these people at all, because it makes me sound more parasocial than I actually am. But what I estimated after doing a little bit of bean counting was I should give myself a little bit of grace and lenience and say it's probably better if I'm like 95% original, but then there's like the 5% of the times where my brain just kind of defaults to something I hear, something that somebody else put into my brain beforehand, and have 100% of yapping, than to have 90% original and 10% awkward silence, because what is with these people? Don't you people have any class? But yeah, better to be nice to myself than to be very hard and very restrictive with myself when I'm so early in the process. Later on, sure, if I'm still doing that in a year, then I would agree. It's like, okay, we really got to crack down on that. You really got to keep your mouth shut when you got some NLisms on the brain or anything else, drama reference or whatever. I keep going to those two. I've also noticed that my brain is not very good at coming up with stuff outside of the game and immediate thoughts. Like, I'll like walk around in my day-to-day and I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, this is just like this reference. Like, I can do a Family Guy joke, but it's the, like what I mentioned last time, it's like the lack of IQ points, man. I just can't, my neural pathways are not connecting. They're not breaking through. So, did he swat at his own flies? Brother, seek help. If you're that filthy. You don't even need to seek help. You can just take a shower. 8 hours. God damn, busy day. Holy fuck. We've only had one guy come in. No, I think it might have actually been 2. We've only had like 2 guys come in and ask for more than market price. That feels like an oddity. Guess these people don't know what they've got. But yeah. Not that I necessarily want to like approve of the practice of, you know, biting bits and whatnot, but I'm an amateur, man. You can't like hold it against me too much for playing a little bit of the imitation game, for leaning on my heroes and who I look up to when it comes to this craft that I am practicing right now. So, yeah. Again, none of this should be meaningful to fucking anybody else. This is literally just me talking about stuff that applies to this. Oh yeah, there's no more in here, right? I will say that the other two notes that I have pre-prepared, if I do want to go back and lean on those, they are not related to the project. They are just thoughts that I thought of beforehand. Actually, let me double check. Hold on. Let me open up my phone. Yeah, no, these are not related to the project, so no need to worry about that. If I gotta go digging in the well again for more stuff to say, rest assured it will not be about stuff that only applies to me and the situation that I've placed myself into. Come on, give me. Okay. On the note of why I keep going to these people, I want to state that it's not. I just want to, maybe you won't believe me and you'll say like, oh, cope, or oh, you're being so defensive about it. But I just want to reiterate how non-parasocial I am, to just like take it home. I appreciate these people's craft, and hold on, I can't yap while I do this. I gotta like actually think about this. Okay. Okay, I do need 2 boxes of these. I just had to do the math. 2 of these, like 3 of these probably. 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Okay. So let's make sure I got it right. I need 2 of these. I need like 3 of these. I need 1 of these. And then I need 1 of these and 1 of these. I can buy this as well. Hold on. Specific card sleeves. I mean, I do have the money. I can buy a lot of these. I can buy I never realized I have like a whole avenue opened up to me. I can buy D&D dice, D20s. Let's get this for now. Let's restock, and then we can reassess. This is a lot of boxes. Let's get this all out of the way before we buy new shelves for new items, new stock. Kind of against the idea of getting new products because my shelves are already filled up. But let's get through this first and see where we're at. Anyways, I don't know how other people pick who they seek content from, because for me, this is how it's been ever since I was like in high school. I probably didn't care about this very much when I was like a kid, right? As a kid, I was just watching whatever I found or whatever a friend recommended to me and just put it on mindlessly, I should say. Brainlessly is not a term. But pretty much since I was in high school, I would always seek out, I mean, to be fair, there's not, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Since high school, I've sought out content creators who are older than me. Now, this is where I called myself stupid for. As a high schooler, that's mostly everybody. When you're 17, yeah, most of the YouTubers that you're gonna find in the space at your disposal, they're gonna be, what is this? Did I buy too many? No, I didn't. This is the one more box that I needed, yeah. So yeah, in high school, yeah, most of the YouTubers at your disposal, they're gonna be older than you. How's my? We're looking pretty good. I think we clear one of these shelves, and that's good. that should be more than enough, actually. But yeah, watched older people since high school, because not that much older, but I don't know. Even though this probably isn't where I should be sourcing this kind of stuff from, I find myself wanting to seek content from people that I deem more mature than me. Someone who, not to necessarily like completely idolize and visualize my whole future and my whole life like emulating, but I don't know. I don't like content and stuff from people who are younger than me, and honestly even my own age, because I don't know, what can I say? I think I might be a little bit more of a big boy grown up than some people my age. Not to discredit them a lot, but you know, if you are like 26 and you're a streamer, right, you know what I mean? Like, if you're 26 and you're a streamer and you've been a streamer since you were like 19, I don't know if you have a whole lot of insight that you can supply to me. I think I've got you beat pretty handedly there. Not to shit on them or anything, but you know, I seek more than what I can come up with myself, and I find that with older people. So that's why NL has been such a huge find for me this last year, and why he's like an easy well that I go to, because I see myself I see myself wanting to be like him more, in the sense of like his wit and his sense of humor, not necessarily like in anything else. I don't know the guy, but I see myself wanting to be closer to that, while still remaining true and being myself, like doing my own, not necessarily even doing my own spin of it, but just like learning from it, right? Who's to say that content has to be like completely brainless, right? I don't think it has to be, and I don't want it to be for myself. I want to, yeah, sometimes you just have it on in the background, and sometimes you just want to laugh, but I think, at least for me, in my habits, not to say it's like 100%, but I need at least some in my diet of like, there's like something, is inspiring the word I'm looking for? There's something like, I don't know, like you can like, yeah, I guess it inspires you to want to grow and to learn something from it, not even in an educational way, but in the how I want to be as a person, in my own idealized version of self, I guess. I should really get off this fucking train of just talking about content. If anybody is watching this, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, but obviously, this, I'm a bit of a thinker, and I just keep thinking about shit like this, so, I don't exactly talk to friends and normal people about this kind of stuff, and what's a better time to talk about these insights into the modern media landscape of internet content? What a dehumanizing word, right? But what else can you call it? You can't call YouTube videos like short films and stuff. It's a little cringe to do that. I see you, you pretentious video essayists who are like, no, I'm a documentarian. It's like, man, you make good videos, and I could see why you don't want to go around telling people that you're a YouTuber, because when you say that, people think you're a Mr. Beast or a Logan Paul or something. Okay, I have noticed that only one of these is... Maybe the move is to put it like here. That way they get sprayed when they come in, and if they're walking around, they get sprayed again. Thoughts? Thoughts? Can we get a poll in the chat? Whatever. Oh, I gotta put my cards down. I opened all those packs and I never put the cards down. Right. I was making fun of video essayists. I get it. You want to be an artist, and telling people that you make YouTube videos when you make, admittedly, well-made educational content. I can see why you want to say that you are a documentarian, because if you say you're a documentarian, you are saying that you are an artist of some form. You are a filmmaker. But honestly, and I say this as someone who went to film school, and I understand the desire to be considered, oh man, to be seen as an artist. Oh, hold on. Go back to market price. I don't want to. Okay. Motherfucker, just. Thank you. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, brother, they're not going to show your YouTube video at Sundance. Like, you edited it to maintain the attention span of a bunch of ADHD. We'll be generous and say at the youngest, older teenagers to adults. True, yes, but it's not edited like a film. You know, it's not a film. It is a video essay. It is something new-ish. Video essays have technically existed for a while, but video essays a documentary does not make. So I think you just embrace it. You don't say you're a YouTuber, you don't say you're a documentarian, just say that you're a video essayist. Yes, that has its own assumptions planted into it, but at least then you're being honest, right? At least then, if you're being pretentious, you're not lying about it. You're not being dishonest about it. It's like, yes, I'm pretentious. Yes, I think I'm an artist. I do make videos for YouTube, but I'm not a Mr. Beast type. I'm not a Jake Paul or Logan Paul. I'm not a David Dobrik type. Like, out of the whole cast of, damn, nice early morning rush. Out of the whole cast of dumb people making stupid shit for YouTube, and people, and an audience that just wants to find something to play while they eat their macaroni and cheese, at least then you are saying that you are an artist. And you know, it is new media. Back in the day, writers did not want to be considered as screenwriters, even if they did make most of their money writing screenplays. They thought that the most noble position that a writer could be in was to be a novelist, because the novel was the dignified form, the dignified medium that gets you respect, and film was just this new weird like penny. The masses pay like a penny to go see, to like shut their brain off for like an hour. You know, it was seen as the cheap form of quote unquote content back in the day. So writers would be ashamed to be noticed and recognized as screenwriters, while they would do everything they could to try and get their novel off of the ground and live off of that legacy. Even the people who wrote some of the best movies of like the 30s and whatnot, 30s and 40s. Maybe it was starting to die out by the 40s, but in the early age of film, writers would do screenplays for work to make money, but they wanted to be novelists. They wanted the people to recognize their efforts through their novels. Now, in the 21st century, who gives a goddamn fuck about novels? It's all about movies. Well, yeah, we'll say throughout the rest of the 20th century and into the beginning of the 21st century, it's all about movies now. Right? How many novelists are household names, but how many like writer-directors are like them in recognizability? What's the word? Fuck me. Oh, I should know. I'm a fucking writer, man. Anyway, my point is that if you make YouTube videos and you want to be an artist, which I'm not saying you're not an artist. I'm just saying you're not you're not making films, okay? I just say embrace it, man. You're on the cutting edge of like the new wave. Don't be the cringe novelist who derides their legacy, the films that they're written and have been regarded and beloved for generations. You are a video essayist, and that's okay, man. People like video essays. Well, maybe not anymore. I feel like video essays have gotten like a bad rap recently, and I get it. I will open up YouTube sometimes, and it's like, hey, you're a pretentious, smarmy fuck, a bit of you snobbish prick. You want to pretend that you're so smart by watching the good YouTube videos. Here, try this one on for size. It's so stupid. It's a bunch of stupid, pointless shit, like, keeping track of the love connections in the Scott Pilgrim world. And then the thumbnail is like, keeping track of the relationships in Scott Pilgrim and what that says about love in the modern world. And it's like, that's not even a good example, because the things that I'm getting at are like, they are blatantly stupid from the get-go. That premise, actually, you could do something with, but you watch the video, and it's just, like, there's hardly any analysis at all. It's just, like, they realized that the assignment to get people to click on and not, like, be mad that they watched the video was to just, like, draw a little web of all the characters with ties and, like, digital string and digital thread, you know, like the red string in like mystery movies, or I guess the trope of mystery movies. It's just like, damn, I learned something. So that's what the relationships are in Scott Pilgrim. But like, you could infer some analysis about like love in the modern world. You can get a reading from that for sure. But you get stupid shit. Like, this is what I mostly mean. Just like opening up YouTube and being kind of offended that this is what passes for analysis in this day and age. You see a video with like 4 million views, and it's like determining the economics of Kirby and the Forgotten Dream world or something. It's like, what? I mean, I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum. Like, if you think you can say something interesting, no. I'll be nice. I'll jump immediately up to 55. Rather, you are not making this easy. This is my last offer. 56. 10. Okay. Like, maybe you are genuinely smart and creative and curious, and you manage to actually find something interesting to say about the economics of the world of one Kirby game. But you like, some of you have to have seen these videos, right? Not even just, it's offensive that I have to waste you expect me to waste 2 of my hours in my finite day to learn about something pointless like that. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you've actually come up with some sort of actual reading from this game and what it has to say about economics and finance or whatever. If it is literally just like, so you can get these kinds of abilities in these worlds, but they become rare in these future worlds. We must determine that they're priced higher in these worlds than in these worlds, and therefore, you know, like, if it's just that, if you're just pretending to sound smart, I get it, man. I get why the world is turned against video essays, and it has nothing to do with the best and the brightest who like popped everything off. It has to do with all the people who are like, what? These people just make a lot of money by just saying weird stuff about movies that nobody would ever think to say or even look into. That's it. That's all it takes. Okay, I can do that. Let me excuse me. I was not, my voice just got really scratchy like in like 2 milliseconds. If that's all it takes, then let me well, okay. Now we can check out what you want. Let me I don't have enough money. Damn. I'm sorry. I was excited and immediately disappointed. But yeah, it's the people who like cheapen it, and I don't even say that as someone like, even like a couple of years ago when the genre was at its height. I wasn't one of those people who was like, yes, smell the notes in this fine glass that you've procured for me. Yes, yes. I feel the IQ points soaking into my gray matter as we speak, as I watch this video over my pizza and macaroni and cheese, and my mashed potatoes. It's like, no, like, this is very much just like cheap entertainment content, but at least I will say it is like somewhat educational. It's like, they're good. They're clearly made by people who like care and want to think about things and stuff. But then they're just like cheapened by like, I don't know, like, what are the animal rights laws in Pokemon, in the world of Pokemon? Analyzing the anime and the manga. It's like, man, did this have to be 3 hours? Who cares? What do I get? Here, I know how to end this point. It's that the genre started out as like actual attempts at actual analysis. The stuff that I learned in film school, like, oops, I did a 4 instead of a 3. Oh, I thought that was his asking price. Never mind. You get 320. Okay. But you like look at the big boys who like started the genre, and these are people who are actually interested in analysis. Like they actually like read books and stuff. Like they're not the foremost, prominent scholars of our generation, but they are people who enjoy thinking and have read books about how to think and stuff like that. People kind of like me, even though I still want to do better at coming up with my own readings of works and of pieces of art. But it started with people who were actually looking for some deeper meaning in like political events or movies and video games and whatnot. Stuff you can gain meaningful stuff that you can derive from the text as it is written or as it took place and whatnot. And just like, oh, so you can make a bunch of money by just hyperfixating on one aspect of a piece of fiction, extrapolate on that for hours, and then people call you smart? What a good deal. It's like, no, man. So to bring this all back, it's like, I guess I do understand if you don't want to call yourself a video essayist, but that has less to do with like the people who actually the smarmy people that I was making fun of who want to consider themselves documentarians instead of YouTubers. Oh, there's a stinky man. And it has more to do with just our modern landscape of get rich quick by coming up with, give it to me, you motherfucker. The get rich, like, oh, I have to make content. Content is where the money is, Anybody can become a content creator if I can just find my own thing that I can regularly monetize, then I can, not work 3 jobs and be crushed by my student loans and shit. So there are no good guys or bad guys in this situation, I guess. Shut up, phone. It's a tough world we live in. In this economy, everybody's got a grift. Some people do it as political commentators who say stuff that they don't actually believe. Some people do it by pretending that they are smart when they don't actually have anything interesting to say. I guess that's the end of my story. You might not believe it, but that was not one of my prepared talking points. That is just something I just came up with off the dome. So I guess I am improving, even if that was kind of a nothing topic that has. Oh man, the pointless episode. This one where nothing. You know what? Why am I even kidding myself? Like any of this means anything. Who cares? Even if there was an audience for this, who cares? You just want noise while you eat your McDouble. Like it's funny because you know what? This all has to do with the fact that I fucked up my recording because I was so like happy and gung-ho, and then I check my OBS after I go and make a cup of coffee, see that I wasn't properly recording, and then my whole mood soured. My powers of yapping that I was using to be like, ooh, I'm funny and upbeat and let's go gamers, you know, like the typical what the people want, and now I'm just an angry just a cranky old bat now. Not even that old. Just being cranky. Let's check my album. What cards do I have? These are some pretty good cards. You know what? I don't think I gotta open any cards. Well, I probably should still, because I gotta remember to refill this. I did remember to do that actually last time, and by last time I mean like an hour ago. I gotta stop the recording. Ah! Okay. I wasn't exactly at my best there. I'm willing to admit it, okay? I went a little too far. And you deserve better. You all deserve more than what you just got. So, I apologize for crashing out to the extent that I did. I am willing to admit that there is a bright side to this. I did rant for an hour about a bunch of stupid shit. Wasn't even funny. But the bright side that I'm looking at this from is, hey, you know what? I ranted for an hour and I didn't need any help doing that. No, sir. He did that all on autopilot. And it was an hour. I said I would split up the recordings every 30 minutes, which is what I did with me side. It was around every 30 minutes. I had an hour-long recording, and OBS encoded it just fine. So I think that's safe to say that it is truly over and done with the at least the encoding issues. So, but I am not proud of the hour that I did record. So I took 5 minutes. I stepped away, calmed down. And even though I am choosing to look at this as like a, hey, you know what? I really am in a yappy mood. I did that shit. Okay? I can see it that way. Oh, baby, I get the big box now. Might have to get another one of those, but we'll see. And then I need one of these and one of these. Yeah. I did manage to do a fair amount of yapping. I did not have to go to my phone for notes or, push myself to do it. I just did that shit off the cuff, all right? Even though that's good, I did do that. I think what I realized, again, I'm a very introspective person. I do a lot of thinking, and I did some thinking after I hit the stop recording button. And the conclusion that I came to is this. I think that it's good to have the topics so that if I really am like floundering for something to say, I can just turn to my phone and say something, right? However, I think what's important is that what I'm getting out of this project is enhanced wit, right? What I'm trying to do is I'm getting stimulus, right? For like the more narrative driven games, it's definitely a lot more involved. Like what I am responding to is much more focused on the game itself. But even in games like this, where it's more of an incentive to just do everything by myself, to just yap off the cuff like that, it's not just I've determined that I don't think I want this to be a podcast thing, right? It's good to have the material if I need it. However, it should not just be that. It should be this should be like a true test of my wit, my ability to think on the fly and to put it into practice. So, as a nice reset, I am going to possibly expand. We're gonna take this time to. Oh, I gotta pay bills. Maybe I won't do that. No, I'm covered. Yeah, I still got $2,000. What is tabletop? What is this? Oh, these are the sleeves. Penny sleeves, but these are different from these ones? You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. First of all, how far do I need to go? Oh, I've completely forgot. I don't remember if I got that in the last hour or the first 30 minutes that I was recording today. There's this workbench, and I'm kind of curious about what that's all about. I need to be level 13 for the big shelf. Okay, I'm gonna save. I was thinking about ordering dice to get another tray, put them to the left here, and then sell dice right here. What I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna get these Pokemon card sleeves, get one of those, and then we can use that for this third shelf here. Oh, it has the price for the cans because I put that there. Is it gonna let me replace that? Please? Oh, sick, okay. And then I guess are you gonna let me put these here? No. I'll just put that there, I guess. We'll get the bigger shelf tomorrow. I think I'll level up tomorrow. In-game tomorrow, that is. Plus 10 round. What? 220. What? Oh, that's my profit. I was like, what? I don't want change. It's $3. Okay. Yeah, $2 for the regular, $3 for the special Pokemon type. I think that's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah. I feel like I want to expand, but I don't know what I would do. Let's see. How much until the next tier? I just got the big box, so it's going to be a second. Oh, I can get another one already. Hold up. We'll save this for in-game tomorrow, but you know what I do? I expand. We take this block out. Then we replace these with the two-sided shelves. Actually, we don't even need to. We just push these two up against the wall, and then we buy the two-sided ones, and then that's a whole bunch of that's so much more real estate. And then what we can do is we can get the next tier of cards, and then we can go to the figurines, buy these figurines, and sell that on one of the sides, right? You have the cards in the aisles, and then on the outside facing the register, I got these plushies. Oh, baby. This was the reset we needed, okay? I don't think this should be entirely like, hi, my name's Gavin, and I have opinions on this X, Y, and Z, you know? I think it should be a good mix, mostly this. Mostly just by myself, just trying to be funny, trying to be witty. You know, it was yapping so much about all these other things outside of this, it really hurt my ability to be witty, right? Like, I literally, anytime somebody came in with green gas around them, every time I just defaulted to one word, stinky. I gotta do better than that. I gotta throw in some rancids. I gotta throw in some nauseatings. I gotta mix it up a bit, and I was holding myself back, so. For the next hour or so of this recording session, we're gonna make up for the crimes that I committed last time by not last time, literally like an hour ago. And we're just gonna have a chill, good time. Thank you for sticking it out with me. My name's Gavin, and this is NPR. NPR jokes are weird. It feels like such an old thing to say. And I'm not even, like, I know what NPR is, but it feels like NPR isn't even, like, culturally relevant anymore. Like, 3 years ago, I gotta stop myself. No, I was about to do it again. Damn, I am too good at this, man. I am too good at yapping. This is the challenge. When someone comes up to me with 3 bottles to fix their gamer smell, I gotta think of something funny to say. That's the challenge. That's what we do this for. It's gonna be awkward. But, you know, I gotta challenge myself in order to get better. How do I open this door? That would be, what's the extendo? What made it would be this, right? Yeah, these are the extendos. I'm assuming that's shop lot B, and that cost 5,000. And these these increase so small. Like, when does it become 5,000? Okay, I can expand the shop 16 times, 15 more times than I've currently done it. And that would cost less than getting the other shop. But I really like the idea of getting the other shop, because then I could just put all of these tables in there. And then, oh my god, how many cards do you need these sleeves for, lady? Lady got into, oh shit, it's this. Lady got into collecting cards, bought like 8 boxes of this shit, and she was like, fuck, how am I gonna keep these safe from the environment, from damage? I gotta go to the card shop store right now! I got 300 cards and they're just sitting out on the table. When can I get the better smellifier? When does that happen? That happens at level 18. Then we got a checkout counter. I'm assuming that maybe that makes checkout quicker, but I just hover over and hold click and it does that. Maybe it automatically checks people out? I don't know. Gotta keep an eye on that table. I gotta be ready to restock. Did I even open cards last night? I don't even remember if I did. I don't think I did. I'll check what cards I have in a second once I'm done with these guys. There's these people. Oh fuck. Just let me. I gotta address the smell-elephant in the room, please. No, he's already. Oh, you know what? I'll just plug my nose. Thanks for visiting. Next time, consider trying deodorant, or, you know, buy some of the... He's going to sit down. This I cannot abide by. That I cannot abide by. Damn this store for being so successful. I can get away. You're welcome. The rest of your day is gonna go so much better. You're welcome. Okay. Get this guy before he leaves. Ask price 33, market. Oh, man. Okay, let's start at a quarter. Let's go up to... I'll be nice, all right, man? You're close to market price. 28. Now you're pushing it, bud. This is literally the last offer. Get out of here. Get out of my shop. Don't come back again, asshole. Running a business here, all right? Not a charity. I mentioned this in the first 30 minutes, but I just want to point it out again. These are all, like, new NPCs, right? Like, I feel like in the first recording, we only got, like, the same handful of, like, 10 character models. But, like, I'm noticing a significant increase in the women that is coming into the shop, and I'm not saying that that is a bad thing. Obviously not. I'm not even gonna imply that it's a good thing, even though it kind of is. It's just like, what is this? Hold on. I have 7 of these and I have none of these. You know what? If there is some worth in having a diversified collection, and I have 7 of these, I don't care that it's worth less. Sure. You know what? That for the first time, that guy knew the art of the deal. He was like, hey man, I got something you want. You got something that I want in quite the abundance. It ain't worth the same, but you can get it. And all it costs you is a card that you already have 6 other copies of. It's like, you know what? Do you want a job? Do you want to work here? One, two, three. 2, 3. There we go. Let's check up on the inventory. Ooh, we've sold quite a few of these. Is there like a nice thing I can pair the smelly cans with? Because I might just buy the special sleeves. I guess it would be the dice. I might buy the special sleeves in the other app and put them in there, but I don't... Wait, I can buy these collection books. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can buy all this shit, huh? Lock, but I can buy this? What is this? Deck box red. Oh, well, these would go with the dice. No, they wouldn't. None of these really fit with the... Are these posters? Oh, play mats. Oh, that makes sense. Have them for your computers. You can have them for card games. That makes sense. I'm learning so much about this community that I have nothing to do with. Just a spectator. Will they use them on the tables? That'd be kind of cute if they like bought a desk mat. Oh, you wanna? What's up? Ask price. Ooh, for that price? You know, my business has been really struggling today. And this card, you're asking a lot, but you got yourself a deal, man. What a hard bargain. Are you buying? Just gonna go turn the lights on, but who am I to turn down someone's money for even 2 more seconds than I have to? Oops. There. Oops. I could jump? Alright then. Good to know. Just with these kinds of games, you're usually glued to the floor. Why would you ever need to jump? what platforming needs to be accomplished. I gotta put more cards down. Get out of my way, 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 get out of my way. You're not, I'm not putting a card down in front of you and going, oh, good deal, yoink. Not today. I've learned from my mistakes. Wow, what a jump. What is that? $2,000 card, $80 card, $9 card. Hey, you know what? Anybody can get what they want here, right? We appeal to all sorts of demographics. The poors and the riches alike. Anybody can walk in and they'll get something with that they want and they can afford. Very inclusive business that I run. I see you people lining up. I'll get there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, price is already set. All right. I'm here. 1 pack. Oh, and he was Stinky. I want Stinky. Get him out of my store. Get out. When he walks out, he gets... Oh. Okay. That kind of changes things then. You know what? I'm just that generous of a businessman. You walk in, you walk in and you walk out a new man. You come in stinky, you leave clean and fresh. And I only have to bust out the cans if they go to sit down. Because, I have not seen any repercussions for having stinky people on the premises. I'm assuming it will do some... Is it... Hold on. Does it affect my reviews? I mean, this place smells like roses. Okay. I love this store, no smell at all. Okay. So it does. I am doing good by being vigilant on that. People will complain about the smell. So I'm hoping if they just walk in, buy some cards, check out, and then leave, that they're not... that's not enough time in the store that people will be like, ew, what is that smell? Ew, gross. Smells like wet cheese in here. It'll just be like it's like a little grace period. But if they sit down and they're here not for 2 minutes but for like 10 minutes, then it becomes a problem. Then people start complaining. Please level up. I thought leveling up to 13 would be a shoe-in. I'm like 50 points short. I still got 35 minutes to make that, to cross that gap. Oh, we're closing it pretty tight. We got this. We got this. It's closer than I wanted it and expected it to be. Oh, there it is. What did I say? What did I say? Okay, I believe I wanted level 13 for the bigger shelf, which means I can expand my inventory, the items that I have. So, expansion. You know what? I might just take down that whole wall. I've got $3,000. That was 100. This is 2. 3 is 5. 2, 3, 4, 9. I can definitely afford to just take down this wall. The question is, what do I do with that? Because I don't need that much space. So maybe it's best that I do just continue to do it, like, incrementally. Oh, everybody cleared out. I'm used to, like, having to wait for, like, 8 people. No, the people at the tables to get the message that the store is closed. Okay, let's do stock. Well... This is smart. We do stock. We buy all of our inventory gaps, what we need to buy to have the shelves stocked first. See how much money we're working with then. And then we consider our capital expenditures. Consider how we want to invest this money that we have into future profits. I gotta say, I don't know if this game is too easy and you just can't make a mistake. Like anytime you expand and you get more products, the game will always just be like, that was the right decision. More people will buy more stuff from your store. Because sometimes with these simulation games, it's just straight up like, you did not, that was a bad time to expand. You know, it will just straight up, like, it's not afraid to fail you. But this game has been fairly lenient about repercussions, if any. Like, the only bad thing that really happens is bills, but the bills are, like, not much at all. Do I still have product? Okay. Stuff too. Okay. I have to. Oops. There we go. Okay, what do I need? I need one of these, and one of these. Yeah, that's full. Okay, one of those, one of those, one of those. Easy inventory day. I want one of these. I want one of these. And I want one of these. Okay, we're at 2,700. I feel like I can still, I feel like I can still do the minimum at least of what I want to do expanding. I need another box, fuck. It's not like those cost much. It's fine. It's not like I'm not annoyed because I gotta spend more money. Like I have less money to work with. I'm annoyed. I was like, what the spruce? This is supposed to be here. I get it. Why you can't make them the same color like that and relatively look the same. Dumb people like me will get confused, like I just did. Okay. Oh, I need one more box. Let's get a full tally of what we're working with. Okay, basically 2,600. Throw that up there. Okay. Do I start with the... No, I don't start with the inventory space. I start with at least one expansion. Oh, it's not. Okay, my math was wrong. You start at 300. It's not. You don't start with a $100 expansion. That makes sense. Okay. What do we got here? Right. Okay. I'm thinking about this because I want more of these shelves next to each other for the boxes. So what I do, I move you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, go there for now. Move you here. Okay. This is going up against the corner, so this is the snap that I want to get right. I don't know if that's snapped, but that's snapped. That's that up against, yeah, that's up against the wall. Okay. We still have space for another one of these shelves. Then we obviously just move you back against the wall because you're different. Why is the snap weird? There we go. I don't like how you have to squeeze in. Oops. Let's put you... Hello? There we go. Let's put you up here against the corner. Almost. Want to get it as close as I can because I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. We don't fill this space up yet, because that's going to be another shelf for future boxes, which we should be getting pretty soon, probably in another day or two. And then what we... Oh, hold on. No, actually. Well, why would we... Why would we keep that empty for now? We can just move this again later. There we go. Okay. And then what we do is we get the two-sided shelves. Yeah. 15, 16. Yeah, we'll get there. Probably not before the end of the recording session, but... What else do I get here? We got the dice. But I feel like the dice would be like the little grade shelves thing. Let me see, double-sided shelves. How much are they? It's a little bit pricier than I wanted it to be. Let's get one for now. I just want to see what I'm working with, all right? Come on, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh, this is actually perfect. See, you got the space and you walk in here and now you're in card land. We get the epic cards and we fill this up right there. And then we put 2, maybe even 3 sets of plushies there. And then we leave it there. We don't for now, we don't go further. We just wait to remake our money. Okay. We might not even do plushies right now. I'm considering it though. If I can make it work, I'm not scared about the game bankrupting me, honestly. I'm just not. I didn't get expanded. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm feeling good. I'm liking what... Oh, I don't have enough cards. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just... it's only $200. I just hate seeing these empty shelves, though. How much for 2 more boxes? Just give it to me straight, Doc. How much more for 2 more boxes? Can I afford that? I can't afford that. Yes! Yes! Give it to me. Okay. And then that's it! No more! No more for tonight. But we are set up pretty for future profits and future products to sell. Can I should test to see if I can put them on the bottom shelf there. I can. Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine. We'll settle for these 2 first. That's fine by me. Oh, you know what we do? What we do? Hold on. Wait a minute, okay? What if I can put something, before I forget. Oops. How do I set the price? Well, let me throw this box away. That's probably what's fucking it up. Okay, price. There we go. Plus 10, round, $6 compared to $4. Makes sense to me. Okay. What if I can put, like, some accompanying thing? I don't know if I want them to be boxes, because I've already got the shelves for the boxes. But what if there's, like, some rare... Oh, hold on. What are these? Battle decks. Earth Battle Deck. Destiny. Yeah. Maybe we... Okay, hold on. There's 4 of those. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. And then there's more. But I have 8 of these and only... The card sleeves, maybe? Or the deck boxes. Hold up. Wait. I'm thinking of, like, for these shelves, 2 shelves full of the cards, and then we have some accompanying thing below. We're gonna continue to cook on it. I can open these packs. We're only gonna open... Well, I guess it depends. Let's just start with like 2 handfuls. See what that gets us. All right. Get a good sniff. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. That's all right. Oh, look at all those new card badges. This is what it's all about. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this was a good business decision, but this is a good my happiness decision. Okay, I'm not making as much of a return as I would like to have. Come on. Come on. You want to give me some cards that are worth a... Come on, man. Please? Pretty please? Oh! Thank you! You just gotta ask nicely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. This is good. We are in a good spot. You know what? I'll take them from here, too, so that they're nice and even. All right, brother, show me what you got. Take a sip of my coffee. Okay, good to note. Coffee is bad luck. I got nothing out of those 3. I feel like that was the first one I got, but maybe it's a different type of rare card type. Oh, you pulled the holo out first. That was the foil. Oh, whatever. Alright, we'll have to make do with that. Give me my cards back. Give it. What? Take card. Right click. What? Okay. Take that one. Take that one. You take that one. What? Give me this card. Thank you. Okay. Open album. Close album. Alright. I got the 215 here. Very happy about that. I want to... I wonder if there's any utility in me, like, holding on to this card, right? For, like... I want to know if there's any value towards, like, actually having... Wait, it literally is the same card. Why did you, like, do the Shing Sparkle Sparkle for the second one? But I want to know if there's any use in having a collection. Like, hold on, let me... How many pages do I have? I have 121 pages of cards. And the only ones that I open are the first 2. So I want to know, like, if I'm just, like, wasting space with those cards, or if there's actually, like, some value I get out of the game for keeping these cards. Anyways, I think I'm ready, right? Everything's good? Everything's good? We didn't get as much done as I wanted to tonight, but I did put down a lot of money. Yeah, we're a little in the red. But let's see how much we can make back. Okay, we're starting at $120. I want to see how big the number is by the end. Okay, before we did the expanding, we made about $1,000 per day. I gotta open. Whoa. I made about $1,000 the day before, so hopefully I'm not saying that it's gonna like double to 2,000, but I want to see if I can get close to 1,500 with those epic cards. I might not be able to. I don't have full shelves, but we'll see. You motherfucker. Alright, I'm just gonna let him be. He'll smell. He comes in, he stinks. I give him a little spray when he comes in. Makes me upset, but hey, he's giving me money. Oops. Oh, now you've done it. Asshole. Why don't you think about the people you share this world with? Scum these people are. Card players, I swear. Because I only opened 2 handfuls. Let me look at my binder again. I might not have enough to do a proper restock. These are fine. It's just important to have cards out there, even if they're only worth like $3, because people will walk up to it and they'll be like, "Oh man, they don't have any cards out. I guess I gotta go buy a packet which has more cards than are on the table." What is the logic behind this hobby, man? I don't care and I don't question. I just make money off of it. 1 pack. What? Oh, changes. My mistake. Our first epic pack sales. He bought 4. I'm getting $24 out of it. That's not as high as a number as I wanted. Honestly, I could have just done the math myself, but oh, now this is where it makes a difference. This is where it makes a difference. Huh! Somebody gonna... that's just me. You don't seem concerned about it in the slightest. Honestly, I probably would be a little freaked out if I saw like a true blue... I would be more than freaked out if not only I saw someone who looks really similar to me, like doppelganger similar, but if they were wearing like the same outfit. What the fuck? Get out. Both of you, get out. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Be gone. Okay, we might be okay now. We might be safe. So cheap? You can't say that about my epic cards? Oh, I'm gonna go over and price those up real quick. Oh no, she's robbing me! Get out of my way, get out of my way. Alright. $6? No. You pay $7. Yeah, let's see. Let's see you smirk about that price now. I immediately was about to go over and spray him, but I'm gonna... This is how you build a loyal client. He gets it when the... If I just like move the register over a little bit. And you're gonna give me a decent price on this card? Thank you very much. Can I have another? And he's gonna pay the table fee. We're already almost back at $1,000. And it just became the afternoon. This place is gonna go to the moon, man. We're gonna be so rich. Getting really good at running the register as well. Maybe I can move... Maybe I move the register forward one, and that way I can have the storage behind the register. I like this being in the middle. We'll experiment. We'll see what moving this... we'll like move this over one, move this over one, and if that looks symmetrical, then that's an easy put the storage behind the register move. Did you buy anything? I don't remember serving that lady anything. I haven't seen a lot of people walk in and then leave without buying anything. That happens all the time in the real world, obviously, but in this game, it's mostly people coming in with... I feel like this game has changed since the last time I played it. There's new models, new character models, I should say, NPCs. These people are... Maybe I just never noticed. It really seemed like people came in and they were gonna give me money. Don't know if it's my imagination or after like a year of this game being out, the dev has finally patched these things. It's like, oh, this whole year I've been trying to get the game to use these 12 other NPC models, and I finally cracked the code after the game blew up on Twitch like 6 months ago. Yes, finally. My vision is fully realized. I don't like that I can see the gap between the shelf and the wall. I don't like that. And I felt like I was pretty... Yeah, okay. No. Let me think. I just gotta get some money. Stay right there. Okay, it was like $9.77. Just stay right there, man. Some of you, give me your cash now. Trust me, I want to buy. It is a great deal, man. But you are squeezing me a little dry. Come on. Yeah, just the one. But that's a $200 one. Brother, you got yourself a deal. 977. I don't think this is a good business decision to put all of this money into... But look how much profit I make. Plus 10 round. Don't you sit down. I gotta remember to... It's just picking up an item and putting it back down immediately doesn't make sense in my brain. I keep going like... I keep hitting regular click to pick it up, and then I keep hitting right click. Oops. Come on. I was hitting F when you have to click. I'm so stupid. Let's sigh. If anybody is watching this, do not be concerned when I call myself stupid. I thought that was the card I just got. Oh well. I'll give it to you for $5.90. Let's start there. Okay. 6. All right, we're start. I think this is my last offer. Okay, 4 whole cents of profit. Okay, all right. Weren't you the one that was like, oh, what a good price? Yeah, you learned your lesson, didn't you? Keep your mouth shut if you want a good deal in this store. I should keep an eye on what people are saying about the price, though. I mean, people only say, like, oh, what a good price, or they say, oh, that's too expensive. And it, like, flip-flops. People have complained about the original packs, oh, they're over here now, about these original pack prices since the beginning, but they sell like hotcakes. Like, I don't know what... Like, it's inconsistent. It would be one thing if people were, like, constantly, like, oh, that's too expensive. But... They're not. You are asking quite a bit more than what this card is worth. I'm willing to give it to you for... I wonder if I can get away with more the higher the price is, right? I feel like people are might be more particular if we're deciding on a difference between cents. But up here, like, what's haggling over like $3 really worth? You know what I mean? So let's start there. Cool. So I think you can get away with more when the price is higher. I mean, when people come in with the super rare cards, they're coming in like $300 below market price. So I have to play it close to the actual number with the baby boys. But the bigger the payout, the more I might be able to get away with, which makes me feel a little bit better about like getting these people in and earning their business of like, okay, you want to sell me your 32-cent card, whatever. Here's 30 cents, you know, 2 whole cents of profit after all that work. But if they come back and they're like, I got an $800 card, it's like, oh, you know what? I think I could part with $750 for it, and if that works, ho ho ho. These tables don't make that much, but if I can just get a whole room of them, if that's what this is, oh, the amount of passive income I could just for doing nothing, for nothing. Oh, it'd be so good. I feel like I was selling these cards. I feel like that this time the cards took longer to sell out of. They're both stinky. Get out of here, you revolting people. It's one thing to come in as a smelly barnyard animal. It's another thing to find the other one. My kin, let us duel. No consideration. Have you ever thought about my situation? Oh, Poggies! How do people feel about unironically saying Poggies? I feel like when I do this, I'm like, it's like kind of like 50-50, where it's like, oh, this is a hype moment, you know, that's what Pog is for. But at the same time, it's like making fun of the fact of like making fun of like people who actually like say Poggies out loud. Like I would never say that out into the real world, but like I'm doing my little let's play thing. It's like, oh, I can make a joke, you know, this is what Twitch streamers sound like. But I feel like if I was out like at a bar and the friends that I were with are gamers, and if I said, ooh, Pog, like in the same way that I'm doing now, where it's like half and half, like unironic and, you know, using it authentically, maybe I could see myself doing that. Okay, first things first, this shelf has got to be, oh shit, right. I forgot that these people can still buy stuff. Oop. Okay, that one's, he bought the expensive card. Immediately, I bought that card today. I had to sell like ring 3 customers up to make the money to buy it, and it immediately paid off. Okay, this time the shelves snapped and there's still a gap, so I'm gonna assume that there's nothing I can do. That's just what it's gonna look like. So okay, I definitely have the money to do what I want. And maybe that's where I'll leave off. I'll set the shop up for success for next time, and then we'll leave it off there, and I'll be back in like a week or 2. Oh, they're gone. Okay. Okay, what do we need? What do we need? Bring out the ones that we already have. You know, I did say that these ones sell like hotcakes, but they're really not. I think people bought more of the Epic than the other packs. You know, I'm not gonna think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. They are selling. People have been. I don't know. No, yeah, people have been coming in and saying, "Oh, what a good price." Is this empty? It is empty. Perfect. So I don't think the reason that they're not moving is because of the price. I just think back when I opened the store, I basically only had cards, but now they can spend their money on a bunch of things. So instead of like buying 50 packs, they're buying like 10 packs, and then, you know, like 5 of this and... Oh shit. Is there? Oh, there's 17 cards. Did I? Yeah. Oops. Completely brain dead. Thank God the game stops you. Oh, that's no items, not full. Give it to me. Give it. Give it. What the hell? Give it to me. Thank you. I gotta buy another box just for one can. How are you doing? Oh, one is empty, but the other one is completely full. So yeah, this is the empty one. How do I optimize this? Right, like my instinct is to say put it by the door. As soon as they walk in, they get sprayed. But now I'm thinking you put it somewhere in the middle of the store. Maybe like here, actually. You snapped, but thank you. Is that... Yeah, that's right up there. Yeah, this is the move, because they walk in here, they buy stuff, and if they go to the table, they get sprayed, and if they check out, then they get sprayed again. That's the move. This is it. This is what I should have been doing the whole time. Okay, okay. What am I doing? Right. Yep, come on, thank you. Oh, I didn't sell a single sleeve. Uh-oh. Not gonna do anything about it, though. Okay, and I need a box of those. Okay, here's what we do. We do what we always do. Refill on our stock. So we need one of these, we need one of these, one of these, one of these, and however much of these we can get. Okay. Okay, okay. Get what we know we can afford first. We need one of these. Fuck. Regular packs. I was like, is it the rare packs or the regular packs? It's the regular packs. Okay. Then we get one of these. One of these. This is what I need right now from what we already sell. And then we'll reassess. We've got 1,500 now. And then I'll do the math real quick to see how much we can get of epic packs. It should be fine, but I just want to be cautious. I was playing it close to the edge last time. This time, I want to make sure that I have money for the next day when I start next time. Because if a good deal walks in, like the one we had today, I don't want to have to risk having to lose that deal because I'm short like $30. Come on. And then you're right here. Put you down right there where you usually go. We're going to fix this soon, but I want to get my epic cards first. Okay. 2 of these, I feel like, should do the job. Just for those 2 shelves. I know it's technically like you're just a waste of space to not fill the bottom shelf with stock, but I want to maintain consistency. I want to put something that like the deck boxes below those ones. There's a flow to the store. And I wanna maintain it early on so that I don't have to move shit around. put you here for now. Okay. We're good here. We're good here. Now, before we get the plushies, we expand storage. That's what we do. First, storage. Give me storage. I gotta... It's just that I don't have space for this, but we'll figure it out. This is $1,000. I can't do that. Oh, fuck me. I know what we do. Okay. We gotta be careful. All right. Move it forward. I can't believe this box is fucking me. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we move this just a little bit. Okay. Move that along with it. Snap. How's that look? It's a little bit to the left, but I can live with it. I can live with this. Now, if I pick up and move this shelf, it does. Okay, these all come with. Oh no. Okay, just go here for now. Okay, let's get you up there, nice and tight. Come on, snap, snap. You want to go there? I forgot. You have to access them from this side too. Fuck me, man. Wait a minute, we can make this work. We just rotate him. That works even less. Or does it? If I could just move the register a little bit closer. Wait, and then that closes the gap. That makes it that if I could just move it just a little bit, that makes everything perfect. Okay, over here, we're just moving it. Just a hair. I'm like tapping the keys as lightly as possible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we put this here. Yes. Okay. Get as close to the door as we can, as well as the wall. Perfect. Yes, man. Yes. And then what? And then we buy another? Can I fit another? I mean, I don't know. That might have just been a waste. Oh, I put another here. I was worried it was a complete waste of effort. 500, I'll make do. Can I sell these? Because I will have to eventually... This isn't gonna work. Put it back here. I'll just have to... I just have to make peace with that for now. Okay? I don't like it. But this is what we're doing. These wherever. Okay, alright. Now, plushies? Oh, I gotta remember to save. How's my binder looking? Alright. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I do gotta open packs. But maybe I just won't go for the epic ones right now. I have 18 in here. Maybe I'll just go through these. We'll start there. Burn through these and then see if I want to open more. Right now, though, I think we get 2 plushies. Well, it depends on how much the unlock is. How much is it to unlock the first 2 plushies? Oops, figurines. 500. Oh. I'm gonna go back on my word. It's closer than I want it to be, but... Listen, I believe in the business, all right? I know I'm spending a lot, but I have to have faith that this will just... I mean, I made almost $2,000, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I'll see. I feel like I was like at 1,700, and I started the day with like 120, so... Wait, what? Oh, 25. I keep looking at profit, and I'm like, what? Why the fuck? But, okay. Sell these for 25 a pop. I mean, this is big, so... Yeah. Yeah. Trust. I trust in the business. Okay. Open the box. And then place it. Can I just... Yes, I can. I can just take him. Alright. Give me something. Give me something good. Bad start, but that's okay. I believe in the heart of the cards, alright? We are in a position now where I feel like I should invoke this. The heart of the cards has my back. It will give me enough cards, good cards, to fill this table up. Yes! Yes! Okay, good. I'll take that. I just don't want $5 Andes on my table. Oh, this is why you believe in the heart of the cards, man. If you believe in the cards will have your back. Give me more. Okay, I'll take another one. The most common rare type. Second card? That's interesting. I know Pokemon does that, but I just figured they would just go with like a typical, like, this is what a Pokemon card looks like, and not actually do the different art styles like Pokemon cards do. Alright. Yes. Oh! The power of faith. You're witnessing it live. Okay. How much is this one? Yeah, that's still the big boy. Can't wait to sell that card, boy, I tell you what. Oh man, what a good day. What a great day, man. Well, as I am wrapping up here, I will say I feel pretty good about this second half that I had here, right? I crashed out a little too much, yapped a little too much on the first one, but if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have known, right? I would have just kept being like, actually, I would have figured it out. I did come in with the pre-prepared talking points, so you know, I'm glad we found it out on number 2 rather than like episode 5. So I feel good about what I've done today, and I feel good about the future as a result. It's a learning process. That's the whole point of this. So with that being said and done, take me to day 17, and then I'll save. Well, the game auto saves, but I'll save just to make sure. Card earning. I did break $2,000. I made more than $2,000 today. I made like $3,000. Is that right? That's what this means, right? Oh man. Oh man. We'll have to see how far we break that ceiling next time. Save me. Thank you. Well, if you are watching, thank you for persisting, even after I talked about a bunch of useless nonsense for an hour, and I don't know, maybe you giggled in the second half, or maybe you've actually found something insightful in the first half. I shouldn't get too hard on myself. Oh, I remember I wanted to say that if I say like something like I'm stupid, I'm not like being like too self-deprecating. That's like a sign of my own confidence. I know what I'm good at, and me saying, "Oh, that was real dumb of me," is just me humbling myself. Okay, I don't need to be gassed up. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm doing a-okay with my self-esteem. So I did want to put that in there, in case someone saw me say that I was stupid for the 5th time, and they're like giving me the like, can I say the S-U-I? What? I'll just say the like, don't commit Minecraft comment or whatever. I don't even get ads. Why am I concerned about shit like that? I guess it could be terms of service. Whatever. I was in a good yapping mood today. I think it shows, and I hope to be even better the next time. So if you are watching for whatever reason, maybe you actually find me funny and charming. Maybe you just like the sound of my voice. I guess I can't blame you too much for that. Other people do, so whatever reason you're here, thank you for watching. And then I'll be back in like a week or two. So bye bye.